Hello everyone, my name is AP the Weird One, and we are back with more The Masterful Cat is Depressed Again, Volume 3. This is a good volume. There's a lot that happens around it. Off the cover, we have Yukichi and Saku. Saku's feat is done very well. This is going to be more prevalent. In terms of the anime, this is kind of near the end. There's Volume 4... Looking at it, it seems like Volume 4 is not in the anime, so you could kind of consider this the final chapter. I might have to rewatch a little bit, but I was kind of looking at the anime titles and seeing where it's going. I'm like, okay, this is Volume 3 is basically the last of the big portion. It leads up to like episode 11. But anyway, our first chapter going in is Saku goes drinking. Is about late because she's drinking with her boss. She's the go-to drinker for the group, and Yukichi basically has a routine to help her get back into business. If you're a good drinker or something, and you have a partner who can help you get back on track, this might be the manga for you. We do learn a little bit more about Saku in the past. She's actually the one that gets Yuri, a coworker Yuri. Who doesn't make an appearance later, the redhead girl. Maybe we can even show a little bit of her. Hold on, we'll get to her in a sec. There's our good Yuri. It's around time that Yukichi is coming to her life, and after having this rice ball, and for her, she gets more Saku gets a lot more confident and be a lot strong, and that inspiration, she sees her on a train, and eventually kind of goes on a little date or basically have a meal together, and that's how she gets inspired to go to her company. She talks with a coworker. Some other notable things is that Prince, the little white cat, he comes back into fray. He plays with Yukichi and his tail, and even starts learning how to walk on two legs. He wants to become a masterful cat, although I don't think he's the genetically the right kind. But they have a good banter. Yukichi also helps with gardening and becomes a member of the croquet group of the old man. So that's nice, showing off his talent. In the anime, it shows him making some cats out of some bushes, and we get Saku's mom makes a reappearance. She gives Saku a knife sharpening stone, which Yukichi is absolutely over the floor with, and we see that, and then we also see how he sharpens knives in the past using tops of cans, basically tops of cans peach cans or food cans. Is how he does this. So there is that, and Saku's mom wants a picture of Yukichi in the box, but she says no. There's also another instance where Yukichi is very jealous of Saku if she's been around dogs. He does not like them in the house, so he breathes her down. That was also a bit funny. We also Yuri and her sister, who is Rio, the girl from the grocery store, they actually talk about their romantic life. Yuri thinking she wants to be a lesbian because good men are hard to find, and of course Rio talks about meeting Saku, although she doesn't express her name. Now when she basically demolished her ex-boyfriend, that's kind of she a thing for her. But the big thing that happens in this volume, there's a couple of them. It's is the work trip. We see Saku and her group go on a 2-day trip to a little resort with the group, and so Yukichi is left at home, and they've come to realize they both really miss each other. Also, Yukichi helped plan this travel guide for her and get all the nice equipment to help make sure she has a great time. She does get drunk. The boss actually has to carry her back to her room. There's some fun moments, but she, in her drunken stupor, she realized, I miss my cat, and she calls Yukichi, and Yukichi's happy about that. He purrs. It's a pretty good time. They just show that, even if just being for a day, like you just miss each other. I mean, Yukichi takes care of the house, just not having anyone over. It's like, I don't have anybody to take care of, so it's a bit lonely. So there's that good dynamic. The other part is at the very end, talking about Yukichi when he gets introduced in the home and seeing Saku's house that's a big trashy mess. And there's the point that maybe he wants to leave and he decides not to do it. So that was kind of near the end. It's a pretty good, more heartfelt moment. Volume 3, there's some funny moments I do enjoy, but there's just it's a big action pack, a lot of packed volume. There's just a lot to take over, and just little miniature side stories and everything that are all just super good, and they're all animated well in the anime as well. So I'm gonna end it right there. It's a bit of a shorter episode. Volume 4 is going to be mostly new, I think, in terms of content. From what I discovered, I should go back and watch the anime, at least parse through it. I'll probably do it in a couple days and see what there is and get preparation for Volume 4 and let you know. I think there's like only 2 sections of Volume 4 that are in the anime, but I gotta make sure. I know there's some rearranging of things, so we'll discuss when that happens. But anyway, hopefully you guys have a wonderful day. See you guys next Friday for Volume 4. Have a wonderful day. God bless you all. I can't leave you guys quite off yet. I'm sorry. There's one more thing. There's a important moment. I mean, there's so much action packed. I completely forgot about this, and it was such a good moment. Saku gets a bit heavy. She starts gaining some weight, and so she has a bit of an exercise moment. And Yukichi gets really swollen. It reminds me of Achilles' Mom, the one from BT16, Achilles' Mom. I'm like, oh yeah, he comes like this, be like an evolution. So if say Yukichi digivolved, this is his biggest final form. I forgot that. That was pretty funny in the funny anime. See him all swole, and even the manga says like, man, I really like being that form, but he's got to be back to normal. Anyway, that's it. See you guys next time.